Hello everybody, it's Steve with another unboxing video. You can tell by the title what this is. This is one of the Stargate ships that I was able to get my hands on. One of three, I believe, that are available out there. You've got the Daedalus, you've got this one, the F-302 fighter, and you also have the Gold Mothership, which should, keyword, be arriving sometime later on this year. Once it does arrive, assuming there's no conflicts with me taking care of my new daughter, who's due in about a month, we'll go ahead and have a special unboxing video for that as well. But get the Hero Collector padding in there. Padded up fairly well. Box came in pretty good shape. And it looks like I might need my knife one more time. Just really, really careful just to cut on that. That white piece of paper that I ripped out, I think it's just a packing slip for it. To confirm, yep, packing slip. All right, but the F-302 fighter, this is actually part of the Stargate collection. It says this is number 4, so it's got me thinking maybe I missed one of the ships in there. Daedalus? I'll figure it out here in a bit. But as I'm opening this up, a little bit of information on the F-302, and I had to do a little bit of research before I hit record on this video because I didn't want to be giving myself, future Steve, some extra work during the process, during the editing of this, so otherwise he'd just be incredibly upset about what I left for myself down the line. But the F-302 first appeared as the X-302 at the beginning of Season 6 of Stargate SG-1. That was when Corin Nemec took over for Daniel Jackson for a season, and the X-302, as it was in that, was based on the X-301 that showed up in Season 4. I believe the episode was called Tangent. Essentially, they did, the SG team, they recovered a gold fighter. It had some programming in it, and it decided to fly back to wherever the hell it came from. But the F-302 first showed up in Season 6 and started seeing a little more action in Season 7, where it was part of the kind of air wing that was established with the Prometheus, the BC-303, which rumor is that that ship is going to come out soon. If that's the case, absolutely, I'm going to try to get my hands on it. And the BC-304 class, that's the Daedalus class ships. But let's take a look at what we got here. Ooh, it looks pretty darn nice. Let's take a look at the number we got here. 1135-A/E. I think that's a pretty low number. No longer certain if the E actually means something with it, but we got that right there. Got just a little tiny bracket for this guy. And then we have the ship itself. One thing that I've seen from other folks who have received these is a little bit of criticism with the missiles on the bottom. And it doesn't, to me, this does not look like paint smearing. See if I get my camera to focus on it. It almost looks like it's what the missiles are supposed to look like. Or at least I'm going to interpret it as that. It could be paint smudging, who knows. Okay, as I'm looking at it more, it might be some paint smudging. But at the same time, it is a really nice looking craft. You can see here on the side, F-302, United States Air Force. So you can up really close on that. Coolant F-39. A little small. That's actually too small for me to read, even with my glasses on, whatever that thing says right there. Maybe I'll zoom in on that as I'm editing it. Future Steve will actually have a little bit of work. There's a little caution label there, the no step. Overall, I'd say the ship fairly light in hand, but appears to be in pretty good shape. Just the little things with the little paint smudging on it. But other than that, it looks to be in very, very good shape. Let me go ahead and get this thing set up in the Fleet Museum, and I'll talk a little bit more about an announcement that came out recently regarding these ships. And there we go, having the F-302 next to the Daedalus and the Cerritos and my All Good Things Enterprise. I actually moved my Lego A-Wing off for just to record this little segment, but the main thing I wanted to mention is actually regarding the Daedalus itself. Master Replicas announced earlier in August 2 things. One, more Daedalus class ships were located as they were going through the old Eaglemoss inventory. Those ships are going to be going on sale in September. I have a link in the description for this video and really all the videos in this unboxing series to the Master Replicas website. If you sign up for updates on it and you do want to get your hands on the BC-304, the Daedalus right here, go ahead, follow that link, sign up so you can be notified when those ships become available. Also was announced that Master Replicas acquired the rights to produce more Stargate ships. So in addition to the Hatak Gold Mothership that I'm still waiting on, they got oversold back when this whole thing started. So I'm still waiting on that, and that's actually the reason I got, I believe it was the Stargazer. That was the one I was able to get as a kind of a mea culpa from them, and maybe the F-302. So I was able to get those two because the Hatak was oversold. There's probably going to be more Stargate ships made by master replicas in the same style that these Eaglemoss ships were made. When it comes to the Star Trek ships, Fanhome acquired the rights to produce those ships, and Fanhome is saying they're going to try to get more ships. They're going to start producing ships again sometime in 2024. So this means there may be a whole new line of these ships coming around in the next year or so. The question really becomes, will I try to collect those ships? Right now, all signs are pointing to no, because these ships are quite expensive, and if I've got 2 kids, I'm probably not going to have a lot of spreading around money for myself, you know, buying them ice cream, taking them to the parks, you know, all that stuff. But the F-302 next to the BC-304 in the Fleet Museum looks great on the little stand it has here, but it is quite wide. It is probably as wide as some of these other ships are long. For now, like, comment, share, and subscribe if you enjoyed this video and all the videos that come out on this channel. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video.